So how's everybody doing? This is your boy, Toxic Avenger, bringing you yet another video of Call of Duty content. And I'm just gonna read some headlines over for you in case you haven't seen them. Yes, there's another big new Call of Duty game due out on the fourth quarter of this year. The show must go on. Activision has confirmed plans to release a new Call of Duty game during the fourth quarter of 2021. We will benefit from a full year of Warzone driving upgrades to our premium content and incremental in-game player investment. And we have a substantial opportunity to continue migrating the community to Black Ops Cold War, as well as another strong premium release planned for the fourth quarter of this year, said Activision's Chief Financial Officer, and other officers, Dennis Durkin, in a financial call last night. In our outlook, we are conservatively assuming Call of Duty premium units are lower year over year. However, with opportunities in-game across all platforms, including the ramp up of Call of Duty Mobile and China, yeah, of all places, right? We do expect growth in net bookings overall for the Call of Duty franchise. So, another big AAA PC and console Call of Duty is set to come out in time for Christmas, confirming Activision just won't give the series a break. Infinity Ward shooter still enjoys healthy player base. It doesn't take long to find matches at all. And this is why I think it deserves a next-gen update and a full-blown second year of content. As it stands, there's no news on a new set of multiplayer maps, no weapons or anything other than integration with Warzone and Black Ops Cold War Season 1 Battle Pass, which does not include content for Modern Warfare. Given Activision's handling of the franchise up to this point, I fully expect Treyarch's Black Ops Cold War, which is a fun game in its own right and with plenty of players, to be left behind when Call of Duty 2021, rumored to be led by Call of Duty World War II maker Sledgehammer Games, comes out later this year. Okay, so that was a headline that I read, and on my previous video I mentioned on how I thought that there was a certain YouTuber or certain YouTubers that were already anticipating the release of a new title of Call of Duty. And I said, no, this is crap. It can't be possible. You know what? I can admit when I'm wrong. They were probably right. But it's because I was expecting there to be a remastered of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Because it's a given. If you've played all of these games, if you really call yourself a Call of Duty, whatchamacallit, if you really call yourself a Call of Duty fan, then you'd know where I'm going at. We already have the remastered of Modern Warfare 1, and we have the remastered of Modern Warfare 2, which was disappointing enough. It only came out in digital format and not in disc format, like I'm actually used to playing it. But I thought if there was going to be a rumored Call of Duty title being released, it was going to be the remastered of Modern Warfare 3. And apparently, I was wrong on that position, and I do retract my last video unless I actually end up being right. But here's where I protest the whole thing. The only reason why I protest this whole yearly releases of Call of Duty titles, if they're not DLCs, then I don't see the point. And the only reason I say that is because I play Modern Warfare more than I do Cold War. I enjoy it a lot more than Cold War. Don't ask me why. I have my reasons, just like any of you would have your reasons to be playing Cold War instead of Modern Warfare. But where it does piss me off on the greed that Activision is openly showing is that they're already taking us for suckers and using us as their own personal ATMs. Because, number one, their servers are crap. Okay? The servers for both Modern Warfare and Cold War, which was barely released, they're crap. Now, I know that a lot of you are probably going to think to yourselves, well, maybe it's your internet connection. You have slow internet. Actually, no. Sorry to disappoint you and argue with you on that, but I don't. Here in my home where I live and I play my video games, we don't have cheap internet, and it's not even slow speed. We actually pay for the high speed internet, so there's no excuse, there's no reason for even to have that as an excuse for anybody's argument that maybe it's just your internet connection and it's slow, because I don't. I have high-speed connection. Now, with that in mind, Activision is really effing up the whole thing in the sense that they want to keep releasing games every year, not putting in account that people spend tons of money on DLC. Well, not DLCs. I haven't seen DLCs since Ghosts, but they spend tons of money on microtransactions, like, you know, the Call of Duty points, skins, weapon packs, shit like that. And I'm going to make another video follow-up about that topic, but right now I'm just going to stick to what I'm saying, is that they already have a revenue. If the game is successful enough and people enjoy playing it, then you don't need to come up with more titles. You just need to come up with more content. More weapon skins, more character skins, more maps. And there's tons of maps that they can use for both Cold War and Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare already gave me the impression that they don't care what the maps are from or where they're from or which franchise of Call of Duty it's being applied from. They just use it because they're classics and people love the crap out of the classics. Now, with what I just mentioned right now with the Call of Duty servers being crap, don't believe me. If you play the game, and I'm pretty sure you do, or else you wouldn't be watching this video right now, you can go on Cold War, being a new game. I know that a lot of people are going to say that, well, it's still young, it's still in its infancy, and the servers are, of course, they're going to be slow, or they're going to lag. You're going to be walking through walls, or you're going to be stuck in an image on your screen while someone's shooting the crap out of you and you're dead. But see, that's the thing. You would say that it's probably because it's in a game that is in its infancy, that the servers are crap. But then again, what does that say about Call of Duty 2019 Modern Warfare? The servers on that one are also crap. You also lag out. Big time. And like I said, it's not my internet connection. It actually has a lot to do with other people's internet connection, because a lot of people won't go that extra mile and pay for higher speed in order for them to play the game, fully. And their slow internet can affect everybody else's connection. The traffic between the speed that you and the other people have actually does affect the performance of the game. I already looked this shit up, so there's no reason for anybody to try to debunk me. I already did. Someone else is using crappy internet, it will affect the performance of said game. Even if you have top dollar internet, it's still going to affect it. It's not going to work. And that's something that Activision has neglected to handle in its maintenance or the performance of... I guess it sounds unfair, but it's the truth. If you have crappy internet, the servers or whatever is needed in order for a perfect performing system, they should have something that boots people with low speed, so that everybody that has high speed are not affected. I know that there's a lot of people in Brazil and Spain and Russia and Germany, places that enjoy online gaming. They're not going to have the best internet. They're going to have pretty crappy internet. Which is why also they do that whole region, your preferred region. But even still, if you just put US region, there's still going to be people out there who don't have high-speed internet, and their connection will ultimately affect your performance in the game. So with them coming up with new titles, how are they going to keep up with so many servers being used? Unless their plan is to, well, Cold War had a good run. We made some good money off of the DLCs. I keep saying DLCs because that's what I really wish it was, rather than just not even... They're not downloadable content because you're not downloading them directly to your hard drive. So, but it's a sad thing, because everything that you've put into those games are going to be gone unless Activision ceases this plan and sticks to the games that are still making money. Like I said, Modern Warfare is still making money. They still make skins. There's people who have missed out on past seasons, and they're gonna want to get those skins back again or whatever. For some strange odd reason, they just don't bring them back anymore for you to just buy directly. Whatever season you missed out on, that's it. You're screwed. You'll never see it again. It'll never come back. And it's kind of crappy that they do it that way for both Modern Warfare and Cold War. I got the first season for Cold War, and to be honest with you, it was a huge mistake because the content in Cold War isn't as attractive as the content in Modern Warfare, but I digress. Now, I don't think it's appropriate for them to be coming up with so many titles when yet we have fresh titles still being used. A lot of people would rather play the multiplayer from the game itself, Modern Warfare and Cold War. Most people would probably prefer to go play Warzone. I can't imagine why. That game is a piece of crap. You might as well go play Fortnite. But there's still yet a lot of people who do apply, do play these games still, and they do play Warzone. But honestly, I don't support this decision by Activision. I think it's very selfish, very greedy. And to be honest with you, it's bad for business. Because at some point, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you are going to start saying to yourselves, you know what, I really don't have the funds to be getting another full game right now. I'm still not finished with the season, or I'm still not finished in obtaining unlockable gear, or you just don't feel like paying more money for another Call of Duty title. Let's be honest with you. We can't be buying and buying and buying all these different Call of Duty titles just because they're out there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably going to be like, well, I have the funds. I don't know about you, but I have the money. Well, most of you live with your parents, or most of you don't have responsibilities, so it's a given. But to everybody else that do have responsibilities and they do have bills to pay and do enjoy Call of Duty, this is just plain bullshit, and it's a complete disrespect and disregard of the player base, of the fan base. So, with all that, I'm just gonna say it straight out. I'm not gonna get any more titles. It's too soon. They have to fix their fucking servers for both Cold War and Modern Warfare if they actually do expect people to be behind them 100% when it comes to purchasing more stuff from them. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm gonna have another follow-up video on why it is that I think it's very important that Activision starts looking into content and server performance. But until then, you know what? Let me know what you think. Are you okay with Activision coming up with more titles for Call of Duty? If so, let me know why it is that you're okay with that. If you're not, then also let me know in the comments below why it is that you're not okay with Activision coming up with yearly titles of Call of Duty. But, until then, wait for my next follow-up video. This has been Toxic Avenger. Have fun, game on, and no more titles, please, Activision.